basically what we've got today is we've got new social media templates for every DBA, for just listed, under contract, just sold, for global luxury, for all of it. And CJ and Brittany worked really, really hard on these. So I want to show you guys where they are, how to edit them, and how to download and use them. Because of the nature of them, they're in a Google Slide format. And so there are a couple steps we're going to need to follow to make sure we use them correctly. So we've put them in two places. We've put them under the marketing resources square in each region, and we've put them under the ASC resources square for each region. So if you click on either of those squares, you will see a social media template square, and you can look for the just listed. It says just listed right there. Same on marketing resources in the second row. It has the just listed templates. So here's how this is going to work, guys. We're going to click on that square, and we have two things here. One, we've got the list of all of our DBAs. So as always, make sure to use your correct DBA. We have them separated by state. You know which DBA you are. But we also have a Word doc with step-by-step instructions that we're going to go over right now that also have screenshots and arrows and everything like that. Whoops. So that just automatically downloaded to my computer. I'm going to show you that real quick so you can see right here. About 6 big steps we have to worry about, and then arrows for each of those steps along the way. So let's go through one of these, guys. I'm going to click on, we'll do Premiere because this originated with Brittany and CJ. So I'm going to click on the DBA, and already you can see all 4 different templates that we have. We've got global luxury templates, just listed, just sold, and under contract. But if I were to click on just listed, here's the best part. There's not just one just listed template. There are 6 different templates that you can use for your office pages. All different variations, all branded correctly, all really, really sharp and clean. I love how I love how I just said it, how clean these ones are. Not a lot of fluff, beautiful photos, beautiful big text, information on the listing, and so forth. So all that to say is each each section, global luxury, just listed, just sold, under contract, have multiple templates underneath each version. So you're going to click on the version you want, just listed. Now, these are currently housed in a kind of a company Google Drive. So there's one extra step we need to take before you're able to edit them. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click File up here. And you only have to do this the first time, the very first time you bring this over. You're going to click File, and then you're going to click Make a Copy, and then you're going to choose Entire Presentation. Name it whatever you want. You could just, you could call it CB PP Just Listed Templates. And here's one of the important things is you're going to want to make sure you change the folder to your drive. You want to save this to your Google Drive, not another folder, not somewhere else. So make sure and again, this is all in the written instructions. So title it whatever you want, click My Drive, then click Select, and then click OK. And now it's going to take me to my copy that I just made, keeping in mind that that's exactly the same thing that we were just looking at, except now I have the option to edit. Let me see if I actually have any listing photos that I can use as an example. What are these photos? Sweet, I do have some listing photos I can use. So now I've got the template and I've got the edit capability because I've made the copy. So here's what we're going to want to do. I would recommend doing one more step, is that let's say I want to use this template right here, this last one. I would right click, or if you look at the left over here, I would right click and click Duplicate Slide. Because you can just start editing this one slide, but I would like to keep, I'd personally like to keep this one as a base. So if I ever screw up the other template too much, like I'm moving things around, I can always just go back to that original version and start again. So now you can see on the left I've got 2 just listed slide, 2 of the same at the bottom here. I'm going to select the one I want, and this part's pretty straightforward, guys. You just start changing all of the information to the new listing. So 123 Main Street. I don't know. Let's just make it fun. We'll do, even though it's Premiere, we'll do Cleveland, Ohio, and then 49122. I don't know. Just listed. We're going to put the beds here. We're going to say it's 3 bed. We're going to say it's 2.5 bath, and you can see, guys, or 2 bath. All I'm doing is clicking on the text boxes and editing them. So I'm going to say it's 17 or 1,800 square feet, and it's listed at $600,000. I don't know. Listed by John Smith. Put the phone number in. I'm going to keep the zeros there. So you can edit all the information like that. And then when you need to change the photo, you just right click on the photo and then you click replace image. So you could just delete it and put a new one in, but because this is formatted the right way, what I would recommend is right clicking, click on replace image, and then I would just do upload from computer. And I'm going to find some of them that I have down here. Where did they just go? Don't make this difficult for me. Let's do this one right here. I'm going to replace it, and it fits it exactly the right way for me without me having to do anything. You see it's cropped, the edges are cropped the right way, everything like that. So now I've got a just listed graphic for this property, 4123 Main Street in Cleveland. So the last thing we want to do is we're going to go up to File again, and then we're going to click Download. And then we're going to click on JPEG Current Slide. Now, if we're being honest, JPEG or PNG, either of these formats are totally fine. They're going to be interchangeable. So we're going to click on one of those. And then you're just going to want to title it, Actually, no, it does it for you right there. So, boom, just like that. If I go down to my Downloads folder, you can see there it is. And I'm going to save one as what's the word I'm looking for? PNG, just to see if there is a difference in quality. Let's see real quick. Nope, they're both pretty good, both same. So then the last thing you guys want to do is just post it to social media. So you're going to go to your Facebook page, your office page that you run, that you post to, and you're going to click photo/video to upload a photo. You're going to find that photo that you just chose, that you just created, and then you're going to, write some text about it just like we would anything else. So, new listing, beautiful 3-bed, 2-bath home in downtown Cleveland. 2 or 3 lines about the property, and then make sure, I can't spell Cleveland today. Cleveland. Nope, still can't do it. Then make sure that you give credit to the listing agent. So you write a couple lines, and then you say, listed by John Smith. And if they have a business page, if you know that they have a Facebook business page, tag that page so that the agent gets a little bit extra exposure. So, if I were tagging, I don't know, the Holland page, I could go listed by @CBWS Holland, and boom, now I've tagged that person's page in my post. So if your agents have a business page and you know that, just try to tag that, with the page username and stuff. Sue asked if we'd still include a link to the listing. You can, Sue. This is a little bit different than sharing the listing itself. This is more of just a well-maintained graphic announcement as opposed to, whoops, I don't know why I'm zooming in, as opposed to like a link to the listing. It's not necessarily a bad idea, but these are more like announcement posts than traffic drivers or SEO drivers or lead drivers, if that makes sense. So, the just listed graphics are great, but especially in this vein that I'm talking about, more announcement graphics, just solds are perfect to post. Because, if a property just sold, this is a great way to A, give kudos to the agent, B, let the community know, but also you don't have to worry about sending people to any links because the listing is sold. So under contracts and just solds these templates are especially handy. If you have listings and you're using something like listings to leads, or you're using something like just posting links to the listings, this is maybe in addition to that, not a replacement for that. But we've seen a lot of templates out there. Some of them are outdated templates. Some of them are ones that you guys are making, which are great. But in terms of getting a kind of a uniform look across all of our DBAs, we wanted to have some templates available for everybody to use. See what other questions are coming in. Are these boostable? Again, these are not meant to be advertisements. These are not meant to be boosted or ads. These are purely announcement graphics especially from a just listed, just sold. These should not meet the boosting standards because of how big all this text is, but again, that was not what these were intended for in the first place. Some of these might be, you could try the ones that have less text, like these ones, especially this one. But again, it's not really the intended purpose. So just to kind of recap again, guys, you can go to the admin square, you can go to, the admin ASC square, or you can go to the marketing resources square and see all of see the social media templates. When you get to that page, I have so many tabs up now, it's driving me crazy. When you get to that page, there are downloadable instructions right there for you. And I'm also going to add this video right there too, so you can watch this again if you ever need to refer back to it. And then you will just pick your DBA, you'll make a copy of the presentation of the Google Slides, and then start editing away. Any other questions? Because, again, mad props to CJ and Brittany for making all of these different presentations, all of these different formats for every single DBA individually. Theoretically, Felicia, yeah. Felicia asked, could they be used for postcards? I don't see why not. I would absolutely, recommend talking to a designer about that. But they're beautiful templates, and I don't personally see any reason why they couldn't be used for postcards. That's a great idea. Probably just need a back designed, of course, but we've got templates for that too. So yeah, guys, I would, especially for just solds and under contracts, I would really like to see these all across our pages because they're great templates, and I know that we're doing a lot like this already, and this is a great, beautiful way to share that stuff. So